What's up, guys? We're back, and the last video seen with the Vic was on the dyno when it made over 1,000 horsepower, and things have kind of escalated a little bit since then. This thing is tore apart, kind of looking like a race car, kind of looking like a hot mess at the same time, but inner fender's out, front end's about to get hacked off. Anything to say about that?
I don't know what I'm doing.
So the goal with this is basically to get as much weight off the front end of this thing as we can, because it's going to be a no prep car. The more weight in the back, the better the traction we'll have, and lean with it, rock with it. Bash bar's off. We're planning to try and build another one out of aluminum. Now, if we walk over here, you can see we got this 24-foot stick over here in the tubing bender. Excuse the mess. We'll get to that in just a second. If you look right here, this thing cracked when we tried to bend it at about 20 degrees. Now you can anneal aluminum, which is basically heating it up to what, about 700 degrees?
Something like that.
Something like that, and pulled off a perfect 90-degree bend. So unfortunately, we do have to heat this stuff up to be able to bend it, but ain't no thing. So yeah, we just wanted to test this to see if it was possible. Is not, so we will be heating all this stuff, bending it up. We actually have a stick for Charles' truck as well, because we'll be doing a tube front on it. Other than that, we'll got a little crazy, and this whole thing is stripped out. So there ain't even a steering column in the car. We got how many days till we got an event?
15.
So, and half the stuff we've ordered is not even here yet, or shipped for that matter. So it's crunch time, and I guess we just gonna get the cut.
Yeah, figure it out.
That's a long intro. I'm out of breath.
Well, it looked like It looked like something. It looked like it got about 24 dyno pulls on it. Look good to me.
Delicious.
That's nasty. Anyways, first order of business, we're going to be yanking the turbo's intercooler, get all that off, so when we cut the frame, obviously don't fall with it. We have to, damn, why can't I see it? Yank this oil filter housing off as well, because that's attached to the frame. Tie it up somewhere. So we're going to start zipping this stuff off. Car's going to get naked real quick, but got to go backwards before we can go forwards. Good.
The ball fell so fucking done. There's mine.
Yeah.
First time since been in a while.
That thing holding itself. That looks sick.
We pulled the turbos off the crown bit. Question mark. Question mark. Exclamation point.
I mean, it ain't even cool no more. No turbos, no bash bar.
That thing is script right now.
Ooh.
That's nasty.
God, bro.
Mine.
Alright, so the reason why we pulled this as one whole unit is because where we're going to be cutting the front end off, this place is going to have, or this piece is going to have no place to mount. So keeping it all symmetrical as what we had it, when we place it back up, it'll make our lives a lot easier on mounting it back up to the front end we create.
Easier, harder, we'll find out.
Yeah, I mean,
You'll find out at the same time we do.
It sounds good in our head. That's a pretty piece. How about you look? Damn. I mean, we fixed that thing, what, once or twice?
Yeah.
It blew and bellows out of it, doing a two-step comp, stuff like that, but she's still good to go. I think we're going to fix it this time for good, though.
We fixing it.
Maybe. Shoo, I really just looked at my phone, and we actually do have 15 days before the first event, dude.
Yeah, I know. It's trash.
We got to get this thing cut, back together, tested.
We ain't tested. The first is our test.
I guess it is. But we have a long list of stuff we still got to check off this thing.
I mean, I took every single wire out of this thing.
I know. I mean, the fuse boxes, that we got to completely rewire the entire car. I don't know what we was thinking.
Sometimes you just let them intrusive thoughts thought.
Alright, so we got this little laser thing clamped down here. It's pretty secure, as you can see. Drawing as a straight line basically on where we're wanting to cut. I mean, there ain't nothing left to do but just to do it, I guess. I guess technically we gotta still take it off. But after that.
Oh, yeah.
And
Damn. Who thought that was a good idea?
you, we cleaning all this up.
Hell yeah.
Oh, God, there. Man, why can't we leave nothing stock?
I wish we fucking would.
I mean, it looked cool, but damn.
It ain't worth it.
What's next?
You take this U off, the lower radiator mount.
Is there a purpose to doing that versus just cutting it and letting it go with it?
I mean, fuck it.
Yeah. Cut to cutting. Oh my God.
Yeah, buddy.
Money.
Well, this is where there's no turning back.
You could flux
That's
that.
a lie. We can weld that right back. I ain't worried about that.
Hell no, I ain't putting it
I
back.
still say we shorten the wheelbase on this thing and make it a 2-door.
Well, the second someone makes me a carbon fiber body,
I'm about it. This thing looks so weird.
I'm still trying to do it to the caravan.
no, it looked like shit. And the caravan looked like a Geo Metro. It's blown up.
Y'all, we ain't gonna bore you with the fine details. We'll knock out these plates, getting them tacked up to the frame now to cap them off, and that's what we're gonna be building off of to bring the tube front out. So just gonna knock that out, head on over the other side, do the same thing, and we'll just get to building off of it. Is that it?
That's it. Don't look at that side. Now, I don't know. I still ain't figured out what I'm doing, so just play it by ear. Yeah, we just gotta cut that mug in half.
In half?
Yeah.
Oh, lengthwise? Okay. I was like,
Charles broke the bandsaw blade.
Hey y'all, new day. We got the pipe in here cutting off the part that we already bent that cracked. Went and picked up some MAP gas. We're gonna try nailing this thing. Don't know how it's gonna go, but we've heard you can just make a mark with some Sharpie on the pipe, and the Sharpie will actually burn off at the same temperature, more or less, that the pipe becomes annealed. So we're just gonna scribble some Sharpie all over this thing, hit it with the heat, and once that goes away, it should be done to where we can bend it.
Got a little thick boy.
It's fat.
Just
Oh god dang, my fender.
fucking total, dude.
It's totaled. Throwing it away. Oh dang, it knocked the overspray off this thing, dude. Oh damn! Stand right here, damn.
Pretty strong.
Yeah. So what's that? Is that gonna be something?
Yeah,
Oh,
is
that's the
coming
straight
off
boy?
the frame rails.
Okay.
About right-hander.
Yeah. But
We gotta cut that back, dude.
we gotta weld this first. Cut it, weld it to that. That way that can accept that. Thankfully, it's actually
It fits, I promise.
yeah. Mini drumstick solo. Alright, so the hard part of all this is really going to be keeping everything symmetrical. And we took some measurements. We got a 30.5 inch on where we're going to want it on this to this. Now, hard part's going to be keeping those pipes perfectly spaced up and down, side to side. So we got them over here on the fab table. Will's going to mock up some sort of jig measuring the distance front to back.
That's an 1/8 inch difference. That's an 1/8 inch closer in than what I measured. For it to be this, I mean, that's sitting.
Yeah.
So that's what it's going to have to be.
It came in handy.
Facts, I'm sick.
I know we say it a lot, but we really don't know what we're doing.
Not never.
It kind of might look like it sometimes, but we just got a tape measure and 4 eyeballs here, and we just winging it. I knew this little thing might come in handy. I didn't know, to be honest with you, but Will wanted it. If you look, get that thing crosshair dead nuts on ye old beam. That's kind of hard to see. And that'll give us our, height on the front. So you can see that needs to come down a smidge. But we got to tack that first, and then we'll move these jacks out and we'll get them positioned right. Got some things all welded. Look good. So got them welded up. Just gonna flip them over, and that's basically everything we're gonna be building off of. I'm gonna do a lower hoop off of that to the other bar for the radiator support, as well as a upper hoop for basically the same thing.
Yeah.
Gonna have to brace these fenders off of that as well, but I mean,
We might come up with something else. It's a damn coloring book right now. Blank page, canvas.
Yeah. So I don't know.
World's your oyster or something like that.
I hate oysters.
Yeah, Sam, that's just trash. She's still in the top.
So you want kind of, but do you pull up?
Hell no.
Waiting for all the comments about aluminum front end. They probably right.
They are.
Yeah, but
I didn't ask.
true. So where we go from here?
A couple things. Well, we already have a 90-degree bend, so we could go ahead and make our squoop right yander.
Yeah. Because it'd be nice to go ahead and get them 2 bars at least attached to each other.
Yeah, because first off, we can do this bottom bar, but once we do this top bar, we can't remove this without taking the front clip off.
True. Yeah. Alright, so we cut this pipe down so it's a little bit easier to work with, not 24 foot of bullshit. If our math's correct, we should have just enough to stick that thing in the bender and duplicate that side. Alright, so now comes the part where we're going to try annealing this thing. Like I said, we're just going to be putting marks of Sharpies up. Man, them's fat. Marking it with the Sharpie, heating it with the MAP gas. In theory, it's just going to burn that away, and at that point, it will be able to be bent without cracking.
In theory.
In theory. That pen reckless, I can smell that boy.
I like it.
Now, as you can see, the Sharpie is starting to disappear. So you kind of just got to get a little temp built up in that aluminum, and once you do it, you can work it all the way down it, and effectively it will anneal it. But you got to be careful because you could easily melt the aluminum as well. Kind of playing with fire, literally. But as long as you keep it moving, you should be all right. Hey y'all, there she be. Got the tube notched. It's fitting pretty slick. I'll say so myself.
It's a start. It is an NA nitrous car now, so
That's
bullhorn's coming out. 1,000 shot coming in.
Rod's coming back out.
Yeah, so
I mean, it'd be something like that.
that's a little.
You talking?
It'd be close.
Shoot, no, I don't know. Alright, we getting somewhere. She back to somewhat fitting the way it was. As you can see, we kind of just took a guess and we shot that pretty good on where them bars are coming out.
Yeah, we got lucky.
Yeah. Alright, so we pretty much have this thing centered up where we like it, where we want it. We might have to do a little bit of a tweaking and adjusting, but we're going to go ahead and get some plates made up to go up through here for our bars. We already have this. It's going to go there. We're going to mark our holes. Got a line. That's where we're going to bend it. The bar is going to go from there to there. It'll snake under there. We done checked it. And we'll have some down bars good to go. Once that's all braced up, that should be pretty secure once it's held up here as well. And then we will be mounting the turbos to that. Anything to add?
Voila.
We annealed this as well just to be safe in case it would crack. This is 6061, so it's a little tougher. Money. I mean, I think that's perfect. Well,
See, it'll be close.
it'd be real close.
Now we can move it back on the plate.
Yeah.
Leave about a 1/4 inch gap. That'd do something.
That'd work.
I'll notch this.
Calm down. Deadlift this thing like Eddie Hall. Just. I don't know what that equates to, but
Probably
sound like
about-
we done pretty good for eyeballing.
Probably about a 1/16 over that long. What's a 16th inch between friends?
All right, so these down bars, if you didn't notice, they are on different planes, damn little XY axis here. So when we're notching this, we've got to keep that in mind. It ain't just a notch. It's got to be stupid.
Dumb as fuck.
But
That's fun. Bust the fucking windshield. Just
all right, y'all. So you see the down bars in that one. We'll still have to make sure it's square and 90, but there's that, boy. We gonna get to tacking. And, I mean, there ain't much left to do besides the bash bar, but we'll probably do the bash bar in a separate video.
that'd be part 2. Oh, that's butt ass ugly. That's gonna work great when I'm trying it. When I actually. There's one. That sucks. Put it between me like a thigh master.
Alright, so while everything is tacked in place, next order of business is securing the turbos in here. That way we can lift the car up and get these jack stands out from under it. Took some quick measurements of the old turbo mountain brackets that we made. We're probably going to reuse them just for simplifying this process. But little cardboard template go a long ways. That's what we came up with. We'll slide it over here in just a second, check it out, and go from there.
That's some good ass cardboard. That ain't floppy. Like that's. I mean, hell yeah, brother.
So the idea with this, instead of just kind of contouring it, we done a hole saw that we can slide over the pipe. It'll be way more strong. Like, look at that.
Like that right there.
I don't know. What do you think?
Gang, gang. That's what's gonna happen.
She gonna ride? Yeah. All right. Hell yeah. Duplicate that. God. You know, you ever stop and think maybe we might know what we're doing?
Not in a million years. Not never.
Kind of just crossed my mind, you know. It's like shit's happening.
Shit do be happening.
All right, y'all, looks like we're winding down for the night. We got the brackets on, tacked up. Camera is dying. So,
Alright guys, your boy's battery is dead. So we filming with a phone. We about to lift this bitch up and break both our hearts right now.
oh man, yeah, what he said.
You ready?
Yeah. Oh, buddy, it didn't even budge.
Let me just fucking test this real quick.
All right, yeah, so basically now that it's all secured and back looking like a car, well, tomorrow, like I said, it's getting late. We're gonna, wherever the radiator went, we've lost it 3 times in this
I
video.
keep hiding it because it's fell about 17 too many fucking times.
Anyways, we're gonna raise the car up in the air. We got a lot of welding to do, basically up on it. We don't want to stay bent down in here doing all this, so be a lot easier to weld it under the car. Build some tabs for the radiator.
Look, these tacks hold all fucking night. I ain't even finished welding it. She's ready.
It's the next day. We're back. We'll whipped up this quick radiator mount. Contoured them things to the bar. So getting ready to tack that up. The kit held itself all night.
Somehow.
Can't ask for nothing more than that. So I'm gonna go ahead and hold this for him. And he gonna tack it thing. Radiator mount done. I mean that thing.
There ain't going nowhere.
Yeah. So it's time to disassemble the whole turbo kit and everything back off of here. That way we can access everything, and we can finish final welding all the joints and not have to struggle bust around all this stuff.
Yeah. Oh dang. That's kind of heavy.
So the majority of the welding is done, pretty much 99% of it, other than this bracket we're making right now. I'm gonna nutsert this thing up because we gotta find a place to mount the oil filter housing. It's actually gonna go pretty much like that. Easy access, easy maintenance. That's it, ain't it?
There's a little left on that damn upper radiator mount just because I couldn't get it down here.
I mean, they didn't need to know that.
Oh, actually, no, I finished it. We're good. All right.